name's Neil. I've been in the area for probably about 10 years. Used to live on the West Coast. I did breath work with Kaiilama probably about a year and a half ago, a couple of years ago. And I loved it. It's proved to be really beneficial in, I guess you could say, almost my daily life. And I guess we'll get to that more with the questions. I guess that's it. I have a little chai business in the area, internet site, live in Guildford. That's it, yeah. When I used to live on the West Coast, I got involved in breathwork as part of a sort of, I guess a sort of quest I was on. I did a number of different searches when I was over there, so like spiritual searches, and breathwork was recommended by some various friends of mine, and I did a number of classes and sessions over there and found it really quite fantastic. And then when I came to Brattleboro, probably about 5 years later, I saw your flyer in the co-op and decided at that point I needed a kind of tune-up.
My name is Jessie Gagne, and I'm a school teacher. I've enjoyed working with Kaiilama and exploring more with a therapeutic breath.
So what brought you to breathwork initially? What was your initial experience?
Initially, I noticed a lot of recurring patterns in my life, a lot of the same stories with friendships and romantic relationships. So I was wanting to explore those and see and kind of unravel the patterns there.
And there were things that were clearly not working for you.
Right, in every relationship. And it was a lot of times the same story.
So you could find similar threads in the relationships,
right,
whether it be your boyfriend or your mother or your brother or your friend.
Exactly.
So the first time that you came to do the connected breath or the therapeutic breath was in Chicopee, Massachusetts at the Abundant Wellness Center.
Right, a friend had done the group session with you, and she spoke really highly of it, and she mentioned that I should join. And I was willing because I thought it was just a meditation technique using the breath. And when I went to the session, I didn't realize how deeply transformative it would be. So I was really amazed at how deep the process took me. I wasn't anticipating or expecting that.
And then you chose to go on and do individual work.
Right. I felt the need to work individually with you because of the interaction, the one-on-one interaction, and also the therapeutic, the talking therapy too.
So the talking and the connection that we've created between the two of us as we've done this work for the past 2 years, what have been the benefits that you've found from what has been created here for you and for your ability to release some of these relationship patterns that you noticed?
Well, I found that when I come here and present the stories to you, I feel that you're able to hold a large amount of energy, and you find the core in what I'm talking about. And even no matter how many stories I tell you, you are able to thread them together and find the patterns. And I also am amazed that the patterns that I present to you in talking, you also find them in my breath when I'm breathing.
So part of this therapeutic breath work is not only connection and talking and finding the thought or the belief or maybe the pattern or way that you learned to be as you were growing up, but also there's an equal breath pattern in the body that we get an opportunity when you lay down and you connect your breath. That means close your pause between your inhale and your exhale, that you get an opportunity to free in your cellular body.
Right, and I noticed the changes, the integration that happens here, I actually see it in my daily life.
You do?
Yes.
Yeah, I was really looking for, well, from my past experience on the West Coast, I knew that it worked. I was clogged up, my energy blocks, I was getting kind of repetitive thoughts in my head, kind of low energy, just feeling just at odds with myself.
Mm-hmm.
And I knew again, like the last time I did it, it just helped me, you know, kind of blow those blocks out of the way and kind of move on.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I gave you a call.
Beautiful work.
Well, on a physical level, the biggest thing was that I had asthma since I was a child, and that's been completely freed. And I have not, since I've been working with the breath, I have not had a recurring episode of asthma. The other thing is bladder infections that I had struggled with for a very long time. Have not seen those in headaches. Headaches. So I get far fewer headaches.
So far less headaches, no bladder infections, no asthma.
Right.
How long did it take doing individual sessions before you really started to see some of these physical things moving away?